Traders, good morning. It's a pretty early video for me, and it's not very eventful. It's just the start of the Asian session, Monday, the 18th of March. It's 9:20 in the morning, and I'm just going over the trades. With the Euro Aussie is still open, USD Yen is still open, and the Aussie CAD. Now, really, I'm at full risk, so I can't take this USD CAD trade, which is a little frustrating. Because it's what I would call, a pretty sweet little setup, especially how it's consolidated. If that can do a little bit more today, that would be perfect. And really not do anything today would be even better, because it would probably allow time for the Aussie CAD to close out. I just don't close trade that manually. Stops in place will get the Aussie CAD up. This might frustrate traders, but you really, you've got to stick to your rules. And okay, there it is. So there's a stop loss. So it's pretty close to the old stop loss there. This trade wasn't full 2% as well, because I had a little bit more risk on these two, so I didn't have much to play around with my 6% of risk. Pardon me there. Alright, so look, Aussie CAD, there's not a lot to talk about there. Anyone on the grandma could say, like, that's probably going to hit the stop loss today, Scott. So I actually hope it does, because then it frees up some capital to, potentially trade the USD CAD, though. I still like to see a little bit of, price action present itself in regards to some bullish movement. All right, and the USD Yen is, it's dropping all over the place, really. Pardon me. I mean, let's look at the chart. It's like I said, it's very choppy, and there's a lot of well-established support, below 106, mid 105, and then again at the low 105 level, and then again at 105 flat. So it's only going to be a bit more of a challenge to get down there. I remember in my journal, I sort of said this candle was probably the best entry point, and I would have been cashed out, really. Although it's hard to tell whether 55-day moving average would have been there, so it's hard to sort of say, really, like, you shouldn't really do that. Sort of go back in time and say, what if? Because you can't really change anything. And now let's do the Euro Aussie. That one's actually moved pretty well. Euro Aussie. I'll find it eventually, guys. Or maybe not. Oh, it's right there. That's embarrassing. Alright, so this has moved pretty nicely. It's going to have to move. It's pretty much around there where the spike ended is when I can move the stop loss to break even and take the risk off. Where there is a bit of flexibility, and then if a case presents itself, if the USD CAD offers a nice sort of setup, then I'll be able to move the stop loss to break even, and there'll be no risk on that one. So I can give a little bit if need be, because, but we'll see. We'll see. I would like to see it retrace a little bit, because typically what happens on Monday is the opposite will happen for the rest of the week. So I do like to see that, and that is the update, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye for now, and have a great week. There'll be another update later today as well, more focusing on the USD CAD. Okay, bye for now.